So I'm going to try to touch every item for you guys and tell you a little story as much as I can in the short time we have. So stay with me, and I'll just go through. So this is a type of plastic tape. Now, paper tape is very popular right now in the stores, and so the designers in the UK love the old typewriter. That you used to touch it and get the ink all over it. Now, if you're my age, you'll remember that. If you're not, you won't. But many people are into vintage, and this is a vintage concept. And they come packaged in these little boxes. And on the back, it says clear tape. It tells you exactly what to do with it. And this just makes a great birthday edition. Actually, I have to take some of these home. So these all come packed, and I think we also have an assortment on them. But again, check in the catalog. Where else here? One other thing down here, Z. We have these little ornaments. Now, these are things that can be really sold every day. It's just a home sweet home, and you could take a Sharpie and write a note on the back of this. This is wood, okay, and for $2.25, this is just a great little gift. And we have 3 different ones down here that you can see, all with a ribbon tie on top, and all have room on the back where you can write a little special note. And so those are something that we love. All right, let's move along to our ribbon. Okay, and so we've done very well in selling our ribbon, and we have a variety of assortments for you. They're really best in the catalog. When I sell these, I will typically at the show, I'm going to open up the book and I'll say, which assortment do you want? Do you want this one? Do you want this one? Do you want this one? And the assortments make it very easy. I can get a red and blue ribbon assortment, 32 pieces. I can get the reds assortment here, 28 pieces. I can get this one here. This is 32 pieces, and I can get the one with all the words. Let's see, and I think I have the pink and the black and these, and so it really makes it very easy to sell these when you're in the booth. And or you can just say here, and they should be organized here by assortment. I think they are. So that's how I best sell them. I find it easier to sell the assortments, but a lot of customers say, oh, I just want this one, and then I want this one, and they will come up and pick. And that's just fine too. So you just click it, and the minimum on each one is, I think, 6 pieces. So
people love it for gift wrapping. One of our customers at the stationery show said that she loves to make Best Friends Forever wristlets for their friends.
Oh, that's adorable. These also vary in price. Ribbon just depends on the workmanship and how they're woven. Okay, talking about things of the past. Okay, paper chains are something that some of us remember making and gluing together. Okay, and so these come flat, and then they come with a little adhesive that you just wet, and that's how you get them together. In the days when I was doing it, you had to use the glue, and you used to glue them together. And so these are just fun, the way to celebrate and decorate. We have a birthday to have and to hold. They're so cute with the scalloped edge. Just a simple polka dot.
They used to adorn the table setting in the midst of the table setting.
Right down the center of the table, just take a paper chain and it just makes it there. And they're both sides. Congratulations. This is a great one. It's a tape measure, and on the inside, on one of the sides, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the number of moments that take our breath away. So it's just every detail here is adorable. And so I'll show you how those are packaged as we go through the booth. Okay, great. So in the booth, you're going to find, like we have in the catalog, things really clearly stated. So you can see up here we have these cards. These are postcards. And do we have any right here? No. So on the back of it, it says to and from, and they're great for mailing. And we'll get them for you. But you can sell the units. Again, they're all highlighted in yellow, or people can pick which one they want. So this is an 18-piece assortment, and you can buy them individually, and the assortment however way you want to do it. We have postcards here, eat your greens, make tea not war. Now you can see these are typically keep calm and carry on. That wasn't a United States saying, that was a saying that came out of the UK. Make do and mend, you're a sweetie. So
you were talking about differentiating your communications with your friends. You know, forget about emails, forget about texting. You want to differentiate and personalize your communication, something like that. It really stands out.
Send a card once in a while. Our bookmarks, this is probably our number one, other than the porcelain, in terms of reorder. These are $1 each. They're paper. They come with the ribbon tie. I love the stitching on the end of it. And we have 8 different designs on this one. And you can buy the assortment, which is a 48-piece assortment, so you're going to get 6 of each, or you buy them individually and you get 8. And they sell really well. And if there's one item someone says try, I will lead them to this for $1. We also have some other bookmarks that we've added since then that also have done very well, just a little different feeling. Love You, the Moon and Back, and this has a little vintage feeling. And then down here, a brand new one for this market is the pet one for the dog. Love my, and there's so many pet lovers out there. And so here are the backs to them. You could see where every detail and graphic is done so nicely. And this has a different type of ribbon on top there. So then East of India is all about just differently things, and these are buttons. They're actually selling buttons, and who goes to a button store but just to have some button? This is a way to package it. They love these shell buttons themselves, and so they said, how can we do them? So they put them on a card and put here cute as a button, and it's a natural shell button. And we're selling a heart shape. We're also selling a round one, and we're selling one that's like a flower. So again, these are just...
Each one of those buttons are a piece of art.
Yeah, I mean, it's a craft that has to be done by hand, and they're polished, and the shells to polish. It's just a lot of workmanship. We also have here a garland. Okay, it's 2 yards of a garland. Again, look how it's packaged. Okay, cute as a button card. And we have this garland, and then we have the darker shell, 2 yards of that. On the haberdashery side, we're also doing, this is one of those things, I mean, people do get back to doing crafty things, and so you sew this into a kid's or someone you love's clothing. Okay, designed with love, stitched with love, knitted with love, and this is you can stitch this and sew a little happiness, and that's the type of detail that just makes this just fun. Now this is a $2.50 wholesale item. It's just a cute thought. It's an impulse buy, and something that will be taken really thoughtfully, and a great gift to give mom. We also have other sayings. These are actual wooden blocks, and then we put the paper, the printed paper, right on the front, and then they're just good accents and gifts. And it's another way of putting a saying on something. So we have 3 different sayings on the large one, and then on the smaller ones that are about 3 inches square here. So the backs, it's just wood, again, with the sayings on it. We do just well with just odd things, and odd meaning just collectible things. And this is string, a ball of string. I just love the way it's just packaged in a cute way. East of India, they're $2.50 for a ball of string, and it's the type of thing a general store would want to put out. We have a series of wall art, and you'll see that throughout the book. And this is about 11 by 14 piece of wall art, and again, we're selling it assorted. This is basically an open. There's no glass here, so it's just paper that's printed, a cardboard that's printed and then put onto the wood frame. These signs here, again, they have a drilled hole in the back. It's also wood. You can see the thickness there, and this is printed on the wood, and these are $6 each. And we have an assortment of 4 of these, 4 different ones that come with the assortment. Okay, then we have tags. This is one of those things that is just for anyone. It's just easy. It's great to have something tied onto a gift that makes your gift look different than others in the market. And they're using the craft tag. So this is a printed tag. They're 25 cents each, and we have an assortment there. They come packed kind of like this, and when we ship 12, they'll just come rubber banded together. The backs have a to and from on them. Okay, so you can write right on there. So on your wedding day, and then the back it's to and from. So every detail has been thought about in this collection. Our string. This is just twisted cord, and here's the hang tag on it, so you can see it comes kind of gifted. In terms of the store, they would probably put it out and say it's a great way to wrap and make a gift unique. A lot of people use newspaper or craft to wrap it, and this is what makes a great finishing, touch to it. And I bet you putting one of them out here would be nice. We have a whole series of new for October is a whole series of wooden signs. Okay, it's beautiful, clean wood. That's just printed with different designs on it. This makes for a great door hanger. So we have several in this shape. Can you see how big it is? Okay, and then we have some signs here. Okay, and these have a little hanger on the back, so you can hang them up. Okay, and just put them, and they come packaged great. Okay, so this is how they come to the store for $3.75 wholesale. And again, all of this is under $10 retails. I think it's just so great. One of my new favorites here are the dog. Start each day with a wagging tail. And that's so cute. Now these, instead of having the metal part to hang, they have a string on it to hang. And then the star, friends are like stars. You don't have to see them to know that they are there. And the back here is just nice, plain, clean wood. And so these are, again, so different than, let's say, a Primitives by Kathy. I mean, this is a simpler, I almost think of it more livable, collection of things. Let's see, what else do we have here? Some other bookmarks here. Okay, and these are similar price points in assortment like the other ones. A lot of stores are taking our tags that we're selling just plain. Look how well they're packaged, and they're using them to price things in the store. An antique store or a vintage store that has more expensive things, they can handwrite, or we have some stores using clear labels, and they'll take the clear label that comes out of the printer and they'll just place it on here so it looks like it has a little more handcrafted thing, but they don't have to handwrite each one, and they can change the type. So there are different ways to use that. And
Jeannie Hollingsworth was telling me about a fine men's clothing store that was ticketing all their merchandise with these tickets.
So they have two sizes that they can do that with, and it really adds character and charm to the store. We love our tags here. So go back to that for a minute. So see, at the show, use these boards. They really make it clear. Once they get excited, they can say, oh, that's how I buy it. So these are sets of tags. And you can just say, look, I'll give you 18 sets, which is 3 of each one. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Do you want that? Great. Are there any ones you'd use more of? Yeah, I'd probably use more of this one. So you just zap that and zap that. And now you've given them an assortment that is really helpful. And it took 2 minutes, 2 seconds to do, as opposed to, dragging it on. Another collection we have here are our tags here. Okay, and we have a whole collection of Hugs and Kisses tags, the wedding tag, the backs are all blank. Okay, with love, thank you. We have small tags, and we have an assortment on this. Do we have a board on this? If not, we're going to get one for Atlanta so that you can see them clearly. So in any event, these are all well priced. If I can find a price, they're like 20, 30 cents each. And they're down here. So they're 25 cents each, for all these heart tags. So that's another way to do it. We have a whole collection of initials, okay, that can be bought as an assortment as well. And this is again with the to and from on the back. Then stamps. We're doing a whole series of stamps, and at the show, you're going to find the stamp pad, and so demonstrate it for the customers and just show them. Everybody likes to try things, okay? And so I would definitely utilize that and just stamp away with the different things. How are we doing on time? We're good?
We'll do another minute.
Another minute. Okay, great. This is how the paper chains are packed, and you see a few of them are packed in the acetate, which is probably how it's coming now. Originally, we had them in the cello bag, so we're even making improvements every day as we go along here. Greeting cards. One of the things that I just found amazing was the price point for an envelope, a plain card with a great simple graphic on the front.
Beautiful paper stock,
$1.75. Now I buy cards. Most of the cards I seem to buy are $5, $6, $7 sometimes. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just going to the wrong store. But these are $1.75 and are very elegant, very simple, and I think this is a fantastic opportunity. So I know we have an assortment here as well. We'll be back in a couple minutes.